Hello and welcome to this episode of Kennedy Saves the World. It's Monday. Jimmy and I have both separately been to God's country. You go first.
Well, I was actually in Chicago, which at times feels godless. It feels like God might have sold. But downtown Chicago, I was telling you this off the air, still has the fastball.
Okay.
The food is there. Wrigley Field is gorgeous.
It's one of the best food cities in the country.
Yeah, Chicago is. When you see people on the sidewalk who have cellulite in the front, you go like, this is a good eating town. You know what I mean?
Is that like a
cellulite in the back?
fupa?
Yeah. They have all kinds of things going on. The phrase
Is that
I use,
circus fat?
circus fat. They have circus fats in Chicago. I love a circus fat. 'Cause you know what it is? If you live on top of a Great Lake and it gets as cold as it does, you can eat.
Yeah.
Okay, you got the Bears. The Bears are leaving now. You're going to stress eat. I love Chicago.
Yeah.
It's my kind of town.
They did screw up with the Bears, though.
Yeah, well, this is the deal, okay? They gave $2.5 billion to illegal immigrants in that city, but they didn't have $500 million for the Bears. Now, granted, the illegal immigrants had more yards rushing at the border. If we're going to be technical, okay, but the point, hey, Jimmy, but the point is, yes, they were an institution.
Yeah.
They are the fabric of that society.
Absolutely.
And the fact that they might be in Hammond, Indiana, boo. Like,
I was in Indiana this weekend.
I love it, but the Bears shouldn't be there with you.
I was in southern Indiana, a totally different kind of Indiana.
Oh, the good stuff.
It was great. That truly is God's country. Like, I love being, that's where my family's from. Like,
Yes.
that is part of my ancestral being. And I love being there so much. I love the smell of cornfields and fertilizer and the sound of bugs and crickets, and
real.
It is. And then we saw these stock car races, quarter-mile dirt track on
yeah.
Saturday night.
I love those.
We had such great time. So we dropped Pele off at college, and it's really funny because obviously we're thinking about Lincoln a lot because this is your first
Friday.
drop-off.
We're taking him Friday.
Yeah, so it is a lot like having a baby because you buy way too much stuff.
Yeah.
And you want to be super prepared, and you're overbuy in order to like deck out the dorm room. And there's so many like reels and videos showing you what you need. And there's a lot of stuff that you need. And then you realize at the end of the year, you didn't need probably like 60-70% of it.
Yes.
So this is Pele's fourth move-in. And it's like having a fourth kid. It's like, yeah, you're good. What do you need? Some trash bags. And, we went to Walmart, and I was like, all right, toilet paper, Neosporin, Aleve, toothpaste, you're good.
You got him, kid. Go get him.
Whereas before, it's like, okay, we need an over-the-door drying rack. We need a backpack for laundry. We need 15 kinds of fabric softener. And it's like, nope, you get Tide Pods and a high five.
Oh, my God. We're doing this right now. He has no idea. Like, this is an Oregon Trail right now.
Yeah, but Jenny is so good at all of that stuff.
But you know what I think a part of it is too, probably in the beginning, because you are sending them out on your own. You just want to make sure they're in a position to succeed. It's like your way of showing them you care.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think what you're saying is by the fourth year, you don't. Like I'm kidding, like a fourth kid.
No, but you want to make sure you have lists.
I know. You realize
and it really
how
is like a first baby because you don't know what you're expecting.
No, I agree with all that. So we're doing the same thing. I'm actually making him a box right now of black ops things that I should give him. I don't even mean like condoms. I mean like backup sunglasses, like a cigar cutter, like certain things for certain situations. Yeah. Okay? But I'm working on that right now as we speak. Jenny is doing what you did, which is the airlift.
Yes.
Okay, and there's the parachute and everything, and we're excited for it. But I will tell you this. As the dad of one kid, you know the story. We don't have two. Okay. I may.
You know him.
Listen, man, if you knew what my life was looked like in the aughts, I either have one kid or I have 73. And they all have stripper moms who probably aren't even alive at this point. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not wearing this members only jacket.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, thank you. But I believe you were saying.
So you have one kid.
And he's getting ready to go away to college, and there is a lot of sentiment attached to that for me.
It is a cavalcade of different emotions at different times, and it's like we've obviously done something right, but you cannot believe how it feels. It's almost impossible to express.
Yeah, and I've been there. I was there for all of it, but I feel like I was there for none of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know how much I hang out with Lincoln.
You've
I take him on the road.
always said that, though. Like, that's the thing that is so... like it's sweet about you. Like it's a really funny thing because you are such a hands-on in the moment dad. Like
Try to be.
excited for every moment of you're not like
Yeah.
a deadbeat
No.
who's now kind of checking back in. Like you're in it. Like you are the in it dad.
Yeah.
And God, any kid to have Lincoln's childhood,
Aw.
so enviable.
Yeah, he did. And that's why I don't think I should have to pay him back any of this money. I'm kidding. Come on, man. I missed a parlay. You haven't missed a parlay before? I mean, what do we know? But it's true. And I've very much been involved. But the point you just made, though, about how it's hard to articulate what these emotions are.
Yeah.
Because I am so simultaneously, I've never been happy for a person because I see it on him. He needs to evolve. He needs to go out, be on his own, do his thing, and you raise him for this.
Yes.
But there's this other selfish part of you that just wants him around. So there's that. But then in between all of that is there is a daily burden of production as a creative person. You have to host a radio show. You have to write a TV show. You have to do all of this. And you have to do it in that headspace, you know, that organic place it comes from that makes it good.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't feel like yourself, I do find it to be challenging. So the one selfish thing I'm really looking forward to is making peace with whatever this is and pouring all of this sadness into something creative.
That's great.
That's
that's how, like, you are such a high energy, high productive person. Like, that's actually a good thing for you.
That's what you got to do. You got to challenge it into something because you always create anything you create that's good. It usually comes from a place of powerful emotion, whether you're sad or whatever. It's a, revenge haircut, which I clearly need. I need something like that. Okay. So I am looking forward to a really incredibly productive fall. Like I could see myself getting down to 265. Okay, maybe with any luck.
Really?
You don't think I could pull it off?
No, are you really above 265?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. I was like, that sounds heavy.
Not. I might be 245 right now.
Oh, okay.
This is my.
I mean, you're tall. That's reasonable.
I have 2 weeks.
Are you husky?
I have 2 weeks left or 1 week left of fat TV. I call it fat TV. Now this works. Between Christmas and New Year's and the week before Labor Day, I am always doing fat TV. Now, I'm not telling you I'm ever on TV as like Ariana Grande, like I'm skinny. But fat TV to me is. I never knowingly do TV while eating bad stuff during the week. Okay, but I do the week between Christmas and New Year's, and I do the last week of summer. I call it fat TV.
You do eat like a 25-year-old with an eating disorder.
During the week, okay?
And you're like, I'm just getting my 4th tub of Greek yogurt.
I have Greek yogurt,
Where's
almonds.
the sauteed spinach?
Little fat, that's during the week. But then on Friday, I have an Amish rum Springer.
Yes.
And you can leave the farm and try electronics. So the point is, I am looking forward to a super productive fall, but I think whatever that amounts to is going to come from a place of profound sadness. Yes. Because I will miss the Link Man. Yeah. But I'm really excited for him. I am truly so excited for him.
I know it's hard having both those things like roiling inside of you at the same time.
Yes, it is. Because again, you know this, when someone hands you a baby for the first time, you have taken a MacBook Air out of the packing peanuts. You realize you're looking at this little vessel and you are in charge of every internet site it'll ever visit, every file it'll ever download. You have such an omnipotent impact on the development of this being.
Yep.
And when you finally get to that place of letting go of the bicycle seat and watching it pedal on its own, but this time around, it's not going to stop and take a selfie. It's going to keep pedaling. That's heavy. It is. I promise you, it is like the heaviest thing I've done. Yeah. And believe me, I've owed bookies like 80 grand that I don't have. I've had guns pointed at me in taxis. I really get no reaction out of that internally because in a lot of those situations you just want to die anyway. You're like, but this is a heavy one for me.
No, there's nothing that means more.
Yeah.
There's nothing on earth that means more.
No, it's true. And it's all of the cliches about parenting are true.
Yes.
And I'm just happy enough that I'm in a place professionally where I recognize that he is the more important thing. Yeah. Because I could see myself, if I was a younger kid, probably so obsessed with so many other pursuits that I might have missed the boat on something like this. So I'm really glad, selfishly, that I was as invested in it as I was. That being said, Thursday is our going away wiffle ball game. And it's the last wiffle ball game we'll play till next summer. So whoever wins this is holding on to, this is our Army-Navy game. And the stakes are so high right now.
What time is that?
We're going to probably Thursday morning because we take them up Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, so probably Thursday morning when I get done writing, we'll head out to the driveway, light up the Bose speakers. Now, our neighbors actually like this and they shouldn't. Okay. Because we have these massive Bose. They're called the S1 Pros. If you guys ever want a killer Bluetooth speaker, they're the greatest speakers I've ever lived. Okay, but we fire them up and have we have a home run derby. It's a best of 7. Okay, where we're hitting balls all over the neighborhood. Some of the neighbors watch, some of the neighbors try to play. People get into it because I think they realized the first time they called the cops that the cops thought it was cute. And some of them watched.
No, we have like actual serious human trafficking.
Yeah, a guy playing wiffle ball with his son.
Yeah, like, oh, how dare you? Wow, the neighborhood has really gone to hell.
So this is such a big deal.
Yeah.
And this derby will actually be the determining factor.
Well, maybe you stop and get a trophy on the way home. There's got to be a trophy store on the way home. You stop and get a trophy, have them engrave it. Wiffle ball champion, summer 2026.
That's not nothing.
And someone's got to get a trophy.
We're going to work this out, but I got to be honest. My only concern right now is that someone is not Lincoln. Okay, as much as I love him, as sad as I am to see him go, this is real competition.
Good.
This is not.
It should be.
You don't let your kid win.
No,
I
let
want
your
to
kid win.
demoralize him.
Yeah.
And I won yesterday's derby, by the way.
How else are they going to stay hungry?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what this is about. So in the end.
Damn right, Jim. Well, I'm happy for you. I know it's a bittersweet and awesome week. Like it is everything at once.
Yeah.
And that's when someone asked me when I first had Failla, like, what is motherhood like? And I said, it is everything.
Yeah.
Like I didn't realize because the story that people sell you on Instagram was like, every moment is amazing and you get plenty of sleep and you know exactly what you're doing all the time.
It's not that.
It's like, no. It's like
so not that.
exhilarating and exciting and heartbreaking, like all at the same time.
You root so much harder for these people than you actually root for yourself.
Yes.
Which is something very unique to parenting. And I can't even imagine how I would feel if this was actually my kid. I have no idea. Stop it. Stop it.
Well, just Lincoln, Pele, Lotus, remember this when you're picking out our retirement home. Remember all the wonderful experiences we have given you collectively, and don't push our wheelchairs over a cliff.
Thank you.
This has been Kennedy Saves the World, along with the Jimmy Failla. I'm Kennedy. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the Kennedy Saves the World YouTube channel, and penny for your thoughts. I want to hear what you have to say in the comments below.